Coffee, cash flow, and conference buzz for Financial Literacy Month. I'm in.
The biggest real estate investing event in the Midwest is about to hit Grand Rapids. Get the inside scoop from Executive Director of the RPOA, the Rental Property Owners Association, before the doors open at DeVos. Welcome, Erika Farley.
Hi, Erika.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me. Good morning.
You're welcome.
We're so happy you're here, and we're so excited about this conference. So let everybody know who you are and what you do.
So as you mentioned, my name is Erika Farley. I'm the Executive Director for the Rental Property Owners Association, and we represent rental property investors throughout the industry all over Southwest Michigan and through other parts of the great state of Michigan.
And
very cool.
What is your favorite thing about West Michigan?
My favorite thing about West Michigan, as I'm sure most people would say, is the Lakeshore. I love it. I am Michigan born and bred and have spent time on Lake Michigan, which is my favorite of the Great Lakes every summer. But I love also that Grand Rapids has been growing, and what a beautiful city it's become.
And this is just a cool piece of intel that you may want to know. Did you know that Grand Rapids is working on an over 70-mile trail from Lowell to Lake Michigan?
I didn't know that. That's amazing. Wow.
There's so much greatness going on here. So the water is just, you can't beat it. It's gorgeous. So tell people what the RPOA is all about.
So the Rental Property Owners Association, we do two things. One, we educate our members and we promote professionalism within the industry and help our members with their properties and answer their questions. And we are their support. And the other thing that we do is we do advocacy and lobbying both on the local and state level and keep our members updated on what's happening there. We've had a lot of changes in housing policy and attempts of housing policy over the last couple of years. So those are the two main things that the RPOA does.
One of the things that I think is so great about your organization is that as property owners, you can supply us with the appropriate documents that we need instead of hiring an attorney yourself or coming up with them somehow yourself. You have at least templates for people. So
our website is our portal for our members and people who want to become members. And we have a copy of a lease that has been drawn up and approved by attorneys and court forms and everything that you would need to keep your rental property moving. And we have people within the office who can help answer those questions and referrals to real estate attorneys. We have all those good things to help support our members. No question.
Yeah, there's best practice there for, maximizing your income and making sure you stay on the right side of the law, because that can be dicey when you're a rental property owner too. We're huge advocates of personal investment, and especially with real estate, obviously. So having you as a resource is huge.
Yes, we want to make sure everybody is within the bounds of the law and following fair housing and all the local ordinances and state laws, and those things change quickly sometimes without always everybody being informed of it. So we want to be that resource for people.
So two follow-up questions on this. Number one, what is the cost?
The annual cost for membership for an individual is $343, and the annual cost for a vendor, which is whatever you want it to be,
like a partner,
is $459.
Got it.
So, I mean, think about having one legal document, getting help with one legal document. That would more than cover your membership for the year. And
no question. And I always believe, and I know that I am biased because I do it, but I also believe that everyone needs an advocate. And I think again, I know I'm biased, but I believe the advocacy, especially within this industry, there isn't enough of it. And it's very important what we do at the RPOA. So actually trying to pay for someone to advocate for yourself can be extremely expensive. So within that membership fee, you have someone who is advocating for you with our governmental officials, which is I think is, that's a huge expense, and that you're getting in that kind of what I consider a smaller number. For sure.
Awesome. And that's actually your expertise, is dealing with government affairs, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's wonderful to know. Yeah, when I'm discussing something with my attorney, we're basically getting through what'd you do last week when we're hitting the $300 mark. So
that is very true.
It's an easy investment. That's for sure.
Yep.
It's easy. And one of the things that we want to do also is make real estate investing more accessible, less overwhelming for people.
Agreed.
And knowing our viewers, knowing that there is a go-to resource that can simplify the process for you and provide you with all the steps and all of the things that you will need is huge. So thank you for being that go-to resource. You've got an exciting event coming up.
We do.
Let's hear about it.
So we have our conference coming up next week on the 24th and 25th of April at the DeVos Center. And we will have speakers from all over the country on all different kinds of topics to talk about that, running all day Thursday and Friday. But Wednesday, for registrants of the conference, we have our welcome event, which is just some bites and a bar over at the Amway Grand. And it's a really good opportunity for networking with other attendees, with our board members at the RPOA, with speakers coming to the event. Our really big keynote speaker this year is David Greene. He's formerly of BiggerPockets, so he'll be speaking Thursday morning. And then there is a smaller VIP second ticketed event on Thursday night where there's just going to be a handful of people in the room, and you can talk to David Greene directly and ask him questions. But we're really, really excited about it. We're taking a little bit different tack this year, and we are looking at improving our conference and upgrading our conference and what that looks like. So we're very excited this year.
Awesome.
And David Greene is a big deal. That is
he
we're
is.
We're big fans of his. So that's a good get for your conference.
Listen to his podcasts all the time. So let's take a minute and put the slide for the conference up. I know you've got it behind you as well, but we can do it again here. And I will just say Midwest Real Estate Investors Conference, April 24th through the 25th at DeVos Place. And you can scan the QR that is on the screen or go to midwestrealestateconference.com to buy your tickets. And also, since we have the slide up, let's move on to say if you are interested in getting more information or joining the RPOA, let's go to the next slide. You can contact Erika's office at contactrpoa@rpoaonline.org. Or you can just scan the QR code and it'll bring you right to their website.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can take that down. I told you that this 10 minutes would go by so quickly, and it has.
It did, yes.
Are there any final things you'd like to share with our viewers before we put a bow on this episode?
I think that one of the best things about the RPOA, it is not just for landlords. It is everybody within the real estate investment industry, and come join us and help with that networking and education. And we would love to see you at our conference.
I love that. And if you are watching and you would like a $25 off coupon, I can hook you up with that. I happen to know one of the board members. So reach out to me, DM me on any social media platform, and I'll be able to get that to you. Erika, this has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll see you at the conference, and we'll see you at Lake Michigan this summer.
Yes, for sure. Thank you guys so much.
Cheers. Take care.
And as always, plant good seeds.